Hi, everybody. I hope I'm really live. I cannot tell on screen. I don't know if y'all can see me, hear me. There we are, I think. Hopefully. Hi, everybody. I hope I was able to connect correctly to my first live. Can y'all hear me? I don't know. How about I turn off the mute? Hello, hello, hello. Give it a little bit. I hope folks will start joining in. Unless I close captions 360. Hmm. Hey. Yay, I have somebody joining. Hi, Kim. Thanks for joining in. It seems like it's a delay on my end. I'm not sure if you could hear me okay. Well, I'm going to give it a few minutes, see if anybody else wants to join in. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you can hear me. I'm expecting at least my cousin to join in as well, since I was just texting her. Let's see, let's see. Right now it looks like there Kim might be the only one on. Oops. I'm gonna try and send my link out. Yay! Well, I'm gonna start talking, and hopefully we get a couple other people joining in. I was gonna. Oh, this is so weird. I have the hear the feedback of myself talking, so I don't know how to fix that. I'm gonna say on this line once stream ends, captions. Huh. I don't know how to fix that, but maybe if I just turn it down. You guys let me know if you can't hear me. I'm excited to be able to start this live. I, I feel like it's an accomplishment. I was able to get to 50 subscribers so that I could start doing live chats. So this is my very first one. Oh, thank you for joining in. I was talking to both of you actually earlier about about the cruise we have booked in July on Carnival. We oh, it looks like somebody else is joining in. I hope so. Say hi. Anyway, the cruise we are booked on in July on Carnival. I got an email yesterday saying, "Hey, we're changing the ship. You're no longer going to be sailing on the Carnival Magic. You're going to be going on the Carnival Venezia. I guess that's how you say it, like Venice, Venezia." And we have until the 23rd, I think, to let them know if we're okay with that change or if we want to cancel the reservation or do something else different with it. Right now, I'm leaning towards switching that reservation to a different ship, just because of what I'm seeing online as far as the amenities of this ship. Don't get me wrong, this new ship that they're bringing into New York looks beautiful, very Italian, very ornate with the decor, beautiful. But things that I am looking for on the Carnival ship, I'm not seeing. Like, I really like the big Serenity adult area with a nice pool and a big lounge area and the Serenity bar. I saw the Serenity deck, which looks smaller than on some of the other ships, but there's definitely no pool in that Serenity area, just the hot tub spas. Okay, so that's, maybe that's not a big deal. But some of the other things that I was looking for as well, actually, I was looking forward to trying a new room category on the Magic, which is a spa balcony cabin, um, and was really looking forward to that. But they don't have that room category, and so they were going to switch me to, I guess it's probably a standard balcony, which is fine, but the compensation for the change in room is not as much as the difference between the actual cost of that those two cabins. So I'm a little unclear about why that would be worth it for me to continue in that room category. Um, some other things that I know they are listing as coming soon and will be ready by the time the ship comes to New York in November. And I'm sure they're gonna put all the carnival bells and whistles and decorate it with all the carnival colors and signs and all of those things. But the ship is the size that it is, so there are only so many things that they're going to be able to change about it. They're not going to, in my opinion, they're not going to build another pool on the 15th deck. They're not going to build a whole new nightclub and change the schematics of things. They're going to redecorate things. They're going to put up the carnival signs. They're going to, make it look like the other ships as best they can. And I'm sure that will be great. But the extra things that I was looking forward to trying won't be there. So I'm a little torn as to whether or not I just should go for it and try this. I think they're calling it Carnival Fun Ship Italian style, and see if I like it and know from there, or if I want to save my vacation dollars for the type of ship that I know that I want to go on. So those were just small examples of the differences that I'm seeing so far, but I think there are several others like that. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I know at least my cousin is in here who I'm planning on going on this trip with. Um, so I'm not sure. We've been going back and forth for a few a few minutes, hours, trying to trying to figure out what we think about this. I have not been on the Carnival Vista. That's an option too that I was considering for an alternative ship. Um, I think that that is along the lines of the Magic, and then uh, the Mardi Gras would be, I think, even bigger than that, but more along the lines of the style that I'm used to. Um, let's see. Um, yeah, Kim, I think the Mardi Gras looked the best too. Just trying to figure out for travel wise how we can get everybody in the same spot. You guys know I'm down for a good adventure, so it's not that I mind flying up to meet you. I just don't want to do that and then not and be disappointed with the things that are not on the ship. Put it that way. Oh, you've been on the Vista, Mika. How did you like that one? It was nice. Yeah. So I don't know. And then some of the restaurants that they're just not gonna have, some of the bars that they're not just not gonna have. I know that, it's not like I'm hanging out in the bars all day, but those become different venues for activities and the little, sort of one-man band shows, and, um, I I don't wanna feel like I'm getting gypped by going on this ship. I wanna feel like there's lots to see, and possibly I can't see everything on this one time. The Vista had a big serenity area, but not much of pools, though. Yeah. But the Freedom? Wait, no. What did we just go on in April? The Legend. That did have, and I like that a lot. That did have the serenity pool and deck and serenity bar, and I thought that was nice. Um, Kim liked that one too. She had a well, we it took us a couple tries to get the bartender to make the drink that she really liked, but we did get one. But anyway, I wanted to have a chance to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel and following me so far on this journey. Um, it's been good. It's been challenging, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep spreading the word and um, hopefully grow and grow and grow and grow. I'm not sure if Mr. Brown is with you now too, Mika. What does he think? I think he said he was excited about the new ship. Yeah. looks according to plan, it looks like a bar and a spa area. Yeah, that's what I think too. But like I said, I think that that's just one example, but one that I was looking forward to. I like the Serenity Bar area. You wanna just find a spot and chill out. Don't get me wrong, I like the Lido too, and, you go to the deck parties and, you have a good time, but sometimes you wanna chill out and have the quiet, especially with us going in, the summer. I'm sure there will be lots of families traveling, lots of lots of kids. I like the idea of having that quieter area. Um, he thinks a new ship would be a great experience. He's excited to try it out. Okay, cool, cool. I know you're all about the fun. I'm all about the fun too. Um, but I don't think that one's for me. I love you guys, but I don't think the Venezia, sorry, is for me. But you guys will be the trailblazers and let us know. Um, I'm not sure. It looks like I have some other folks in the at least watching. Not sure if they want to say hello, but I would love to thank you for joining in. Um, okay. Well, any comments, questions about cruises in general, videos I've made so far? Yeah, the Mardi Gras does look like a fun one to try too. I know you guys are eventually making your way through the whole fleet, and that's the cool thing that there's always a new ship coming out, and because they have the rivalries with the other cruise lines, it's always something new. Everybody's trying to come out with the newest, greatest, latest thing for the cruise ships. So yeah, I know you got to work around your schedule there, Mika, trying to figure out when you can cruise. Not that we all I do too, you gotta work around the old, PTO vacation time. You know what is funny for any of my non-family members who are watching right now, if you guys knew how my first, uh, several cruises went as far as me, suffering from seasickness, you'd be like, "I can't believe this girl still gets on a cruise ship." So they were rough. I mean, I managed to have a good time, but I definitely felt the seasickness. So that's my big piece of advice for like first time cruisers in general. If you have never, or let me say this, if you are someone who is prone to motion sickness in general, like you get car sick or you get queasy after a roller coaster or a Ferris wheel or anything like that, you need to be prepared with something to combat motion sickness. Now, most of the time, it's very calm seas. Um, but if you're prone to motion sickness, what everybody else thinks is calm is felt. So, for example, the last cruise that I went on, just sitting in the dining room, I had my I had my patch on, but it wasn't on for very long, or I had trouble with that one. It was kind of loose and I had to like put it back on a couple times. So I don't think it was like really doing its full job, but I was trying to read off of the app, um, and sitting at dinner trying to read off of the app. I think what we were going to do after dinner, and just the change of the hustle and bustle of coming onto the ship, and all of that. Like, I was getting queasy. I had to like ask the waiter, like, I'm so sorry, like, how much longer is this going to be? And I felt really bad afterwards because, of course, they're falling all over you in the main dining room, and they're trying to make sure you have everything you need and trying to get you the food as quickly as possible. And he was like, he was very apologetic. I'm like, no, 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 it's not you, it's not you, it's me. It's I got to get acclimated to the ship. So anyway, I still do suffer from motion sickness, and including on the cruise ship. So if you have never cruised before, but you are looking to, and you are somebody who just generally um, has an issue with motion sickness, have something with you to be prepared. The patches I talk about are prescribed by my doctor. They do sell some now that are over the counter. You can get at, Walgreens or Walmart or CVS, whatever. Those are more like, I want to say herbal. And then, of course, there's the Dramamine and the Bonine and the C bands, which I like as well, and normally wear. I don't think I had them on at the time at dinner because, like I said, we were just kind of rushing around. But that would be my big piece of advice for first time cruisers, and especially if you're going somewhere like Alaska, where it's known to have rougher seas. You want to have something just in case. But clearly, I had enough fun on those first trips that I wanted to keep cruising, and I wanted to sort of conquer it if I could. It's much better, and I try not to let it stop me from having a good time. But I do come prepared with everything: sea bands, ginger gum, Dramamine, Bonnie. I'm a little walking pharmacy when it comes to that. So for the folks in the chat, do you have any first time cruiser advice you would like to share as well? I have folks texting me saying they can't use the chat. I'm not sure if you're signed in. Um, you should be able to add to the chat. Um, I'm seeing Tamika saying that you want to look for something in February. Yes, she agrees. Definitely carry something if you might be prone to seasickness. Um, do you guys? All right, that's not like the most fun topic. What? What's your favorite cruise destination so far, or favorite ship? I know I was talking about changing ships, but do you have a favorite ship so far? Um, I don't favorite. Let me see. I'm asking you guys about a favorite ship. Um, I have to say my favorite ship, and I'm not hating on any cruise lines. I like cruising, period. So if somebody sent me on, you know, Virgin ship tomorrow, I'd be excited. I want to go and check it out and see. But so far, my favorite ship has been Royal Caribbean, Allure of the Seas. I went there probably a year before the pandemic. Um, but what I really like about those class of ships are the neighborhoods. So they have that cool Central Park area. They have the aqua show at the back of the ship, where I don't know how these people are diving into that pool, but doing these amazing water shows, acrobatics. It's like a little Cirque du Soleil in water in the back on the back of the ship. Um, so that is has been my favorite of all times. Um, but I usually have a good time wherever I go, whether it's by myself or with a group. I kind of crack myself up, so I have a good time. Yes, they all the ships offer something different. That is true. They all offer something different, and there's usually a lot to see and do. And even if you think you're gonna get it all in, you don't manage to. Oh, my friends said they're trying to join the chat, but they can't. I don't know why. Let's see. Hold on. Live chat. Um. All right. I clicked something, you guys. I'm not sure if they if that will help you to be able to add to the chat, but give it a try. Um, Royal Caribbean, do they charge for everything? It's no, it's the same as Carnival. Is that what you mean? Like, so it's basically whatever their set fare is, and that covers your room and your food and the entertainment and all of that. Do they have things that are upcharged, like specialty dining restaurants? Yeah, they do. They have other activities like the flow riders, or if they have um I'm trying to think of what other charged activity for the in the water area. Um, there might be like the super slide. I'm not sure if there's a charge for that, but they have like a sky zone trampoline where you put on a VRA headset. Um, I believe there is a charge for that. Um, but all of the entertainment is included. So if you want to buy extras like a drink package, or if you, of course, your excursions, those would be extra charges. But um, some people are saying they charge for things like ironing and stuff like that. No, I'm not aware of that. They have rooms, like a laundry room where you can go and if you wanted to press something off yourself, you can. Now I don't. They're not on every floor. You probably would have to look at the ship map or ask your cabin steward to find out exactly where it is. But they do have the laundry rooms that you could go and do that. I have since stuff out to be pressed before, even though you guys know I'm like, I iron all my stuff when I'm packing to try to be wrinkle free, and I hang it up when I get on board in the closet and try this, let the steam hang or pull out the wrinkles if I can. But sometimes you need some heat on those clothes. So I have sent stuff out to be pressed before. Like I did a dress for dinner, like the formal night dress. It was less than $10, but it needed it. I want to say it was in the $6 range. Um, and that was just within the last year. So I mean, obviously you wouldn't send everything down to be pressed, but um, if you wanted to, you could. But yeah, like you said, even those ships, they all offer something different. They all have different itineraries where they're going. I think that's also a important thing is like when you're choosing your ship. It's like, well, where's it going? Do you want to go back? I mean, if you have a favorite island that you want to go back and visit over and over, that's great. Um, I'm sure people do go on the like as an annual thing, go on the same ship year after year. But I like to go and see different things, different islands, um, and do at least an island excursion so you can see what they're all about. And when we went, remember when we went in last April, and we were was that was Grand Turk, right? With the wild donkeys running around. I couldn't believe there were so many donkeys on this island, just roaming, just roaming. And I know Kim made a friend or two. They wanted to follow her home. The animals were sorry to see her go. So yeah, I wasn't the chickens you expect. At least I did. Goats. Um, but I wasn't expecting donkeys. Um, so they do all your ironing? No, you mean does the ship on Royal Caribbean, do they do all of your ironing? Is that what you're asking, Nika? No, I iron everything before I go, before I pack, and then I hang it up or, put it on the shelves to keep the wrinkles down. But um, yeah, how could you forget about the donkeys? But no, I've never sent everything to be ironed. Now I like my clothes pressed, and if I recall, your husband likes his shirt crisp. So I understand that you might want to freshen stuff up. And like I said, they do have the laundry rooms where there would be an iron board to do that, like on Carnival. But I don't know how many of those rooms there are. I know they're not on every floor. I think they're a couple spread around the ship. And I don't remember if you guys I think you guys just had suitcases, but did you try a garment bag where if you pressed your stuff before, it's still kind of hanging and you can just hang it right up immediately, not worrying about the wrinkles. Charlie irons everything. No, yeah, I iron. I mean, literally, the ironing board is up in my bedroom. Still, I need to go ahead and take that down. Well, see, okay. Yeah, I don't blame him if he doesn't want to pay for ironing, but Mr. Brown has some privileges with his cruising. I don't know what, you know, level he is on Carnival, but it's up there. You should be able to get a shirt ironed at no cost. But yes, you know, we come from a ironing family. Our grandfather taught us well to iron. There were many times when I was trying to put a crease in a pair of pants, and he got frustrated with watching me and just like, let me just do it. Let me just do it. Oh, so if you send something out to be pressed on Carnival, it's free, like the dry cleaning service. I don't think that's probably true for everybody. I think that's the privilege that he has with his rank. Oh, I'm sorry. My friend says she's trying to get in, but she can't. I don't know why. It says all messages are visible. If you're signed on to YouTube, you should be able to comment. But since it's just us in the chat, if you want to chat your question or comment, I will share with the group. Yes, I know they have ironing boards in the laundry room. They yes, they have ironing boards in the laundry room on Royal as well. Just not in the room. We won't let Mr. Brown walk around looking all wrinkled up. We know he's too sharp for that. um, okay, I'm trying to wait to see if my friend is gonna text me a question. Oh, that's one of his big complaints on Royal. Okay, okay. Now, it's been a minute. When last time you've been on a Royal ship, Mr. Brown? I think you got to give him another shot. You know what is funny since the pandemic, how people are dressing for formal night is kind of changing. Well, they actually were calling it they call it different things like dress to impress or um what was the other term that I had? Elegant night or there was another name that I've heard for it instead of formal night. But you I like to get dressed up. I like to get I like to get dressed up. So formal night, I want to put on something sparkly or a nice black dress. But I want to be dressed like, Mr. Brown is worried about having his suit jacket and his shirt crisp. I want to look good. So I like to dress up. So it's interesting to see how that's sort of changing. Don't get me wrong, people still get dressed up. There are still some folks who want to go all out. But I know on this last trip, the night that was called formal night, there were definitely less people all decked out than there were. I mean, than there were before the pandemic. So um, I'm not sure if that will go back to the old days, but I kind of hope so. I mean, it doesn't matter for us because we like to dress. So we're gonna put on what we want to put on, right? uh, Still here. Oh, I'm not sure. That was a few minutes ago, Kenneth. So I'm not sure if you are still here and trying to get a question in. Yeah, you've been noticing that too about the dressing up. Like, so is it just me? Am I old school? Like, I think people should dress, put some effort in, or I need to relax a little bit and let people come in everything except for flip flops. People don't dress up anymore in general. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. So that's why I'm kind of like, but your cruise is special. You can dress up, especially when you're celebrating big events on the cruise. There's always lots of birthdays and anniversaries and you know graduations and stuff like that. I think people should still dress up. Anyway, I like to see it look good for those pictures. We're going to stand there getting a million pictures. Yes, I know you like to get cute. That's what I'm talking about. I think most people want to get cute. Come on, cruisers, we can do this. Well, thanks, you guys. I appreciate the support. Thanks for joining. I am going to do way more advertising for my next live. So hopefully there will be even more people joining. Oh, I'm sorry, I just missed that. Kim said, yeah, no, everyone doesn't seem to dress up the same, or their idea of dressing up is not the same, right? Yeah. But yeah, but anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you for the support. Keep spreading the word because I'm gonna keep making my videos and I need the likes and I need the subscribes. And we will figure out what we're doing about our future cruises. Bye. Thank you.